Ladies and gentlemen, like how I've been telling you all, I have to spend some time with the senior citizen. So today, I am here with my first senior citizen for 2025. Glad to be alive.
Amen.
So we're going to sit here on Ghetto-News and we're going to listen to Miss Ruby Daniel. And she's going to tell us all about her story, what she's been going through from since
2011 to now.
Okay, good. You have the floor. You may go ahead.
Good afternoon to the world. Let's say to the world. God bless Mr. David from Ghetto House.
Thank you.
It's a long time. I try to get him when I see most of his interviews with people that is going through problems, but mine is very, very sad, you know. To talk about it is because it reached to the point now that I cannot take it anymore. I think I mentioned my name already, but again, my name is Ruby Daniel, born in Curacao, 12th of August, 1952. I came to St. Martin, to my family name country. My ancestors, all of them born in St. Martin. My parents then migrated to Curacao, and my father and my mother had 6 children. To make a long story short, everybody died, daddy, mommy, everybody died except to me and my brother, my last brother. The story that I had to take my brother to courts because this involved land business. That took nearly 7 to 8 years. I got a verdict, which part the judge said my brother have to pay me out all the rent money and thing that he been collecting and never share anything with me. So in other words, my people, I live in hand to mouth. It is not nice. I thank God every day that I reached to the age that I could have started getting pension because I was getting understand first. And for that, I used to help my children. I got 5 children, all of them big, 2 in Holland and 3 here in St. Martin, and they're going through similar problems just like me. But I am their backbone, and I is the one that they just call upon. Let's go to the story now with this home that I am living in, that I had to take my brother to court. His name is Alan Glendaniel, living Colby in my grandmother's property that also was stolen away from me. I don't want to go too much in there because this story is going maybe to finish till next year. But anyway, I try to make it as short as possible. It is very sad, you know. I'm 72 years of age, making 73 in August. God spare my life. I live in this home here when Hurricane Irma did not destroy my roof, but the soldiers them that came and checked after the hurricane, they told me, well, it withstand all the hurricanes, but you need to reinforce it. So to reinforce it, you know, you have to go through government with, you know, to get help. They're asking you a whole barrage of documents and all kind of thing. I was want the public and the whole world to know. When you're getting help from government, it's like you're in courts. The monka question they're asking you, the monka documents and all kind of thing. I had some of them, but none of them really isn't in my name. They was given to me, but they are not in my name because I have to claim it. And to claim something, I don't have the monies, you know? So when you look at it, I have a verdict here where the judge tell my brother all what he have to pay me, all the rents and what he collected, and not giving me my full share. So come back, I live in hand to mouth, right? Good. Begging is not my style. Not my style at all. As a person, I'm very independent. From a little child, grew up in Curacao, study abroad, come to St. Martin to live from 1973 till now. I don't find it is fair that my age, that you could call me millionaire, because some people will call me millionaire, but without the money. It's no problem. because people, that's the way they are. They like to gossip. I don't study gossip. I believe in God. And I think that way today God got me that I could sit on here and give you all my story. I can't take it no more. I really can't take it no more. If it was for him praying every day, asking him, to help me solve my problem. My problem, ladies and gentlemen, and all around the world, is that simply this home here, and it will be fix it, but if we have to see the condition of it, how to fix it, it makes me cry every night. Every night. Because I'm not accustomed of it. And food-wise, I have to pay so much of things. I barely have money to buy food when I don't fix what I have to fix, especially with GB destroying my fridge, my wash machine, and etc., etc. Even a fan that I bought $100, which is a solar fan, with GB load shedding, that also went on the bomb. So there I am now, feeling hot. I don't like airco because I never could take the cold that much. To stick to the point is that what happened yesterday when rain fall, the sewage from the people living in the back were living in the back of me that comes in my yard. The yard was full of water, and it have a terrible stench. And Mr. David from the Ghetto-News already see the spots of them on my skin, even my toes, that the nail falling out because inflammation gone through my body. And I didn't know, so I tried to treat it. But when I went doctor told me, you're infested with inflammation and, you need to get help one time. I don't go doctor on that side because I wouldn't want to mention what I really want to say. I want to be very professional, but the whole world know. Doctors in general, not only St. Martin, the pharmacies, when you go, they give you a prescription. When you go, they want to give you what they want to give you. And it makes me more sick. So I have to thank God for the French side, my French doctor. And I went and then she told me the whole truth. I also want to thank David Brazil because I decided to go by him to see if I could get help. Because all this medication never got into the doctor on the French side. They was just poisoning my inside. I never was a child that was sick. I got sick through walking in this dirty water that infested me with inflammation. That's point one. I don't want to drift too much on my story because you surely will cry till you can't cry no more because I am crying every day. I live alone. I have my children, yes, but they have their own problem. And I still is the provider for some of them when they need help. Now I need help. I am sick and I want nothing else better to let the whole world know that I need help. I had an accident, my teeth down, had get destroyed, and for heck of it, to go to the dentist, the prices what the dentist them giving you is like, if I can't even buy bread sometimes, how are we going to pay this? So you're asking for help and you're not getting through with help. You're asking SVB why they don't cover seniors. It's one long story. So I live on my pension, which is 954 guilders, paying this, paying that, paying the other, paying the other. By the time I don't have money to buy food. I have to be asking two friends. One is my cousin, and another one is a good friend of mine that told me, Ruby, I know what you're going through. Don't be shy, don't be ashamed. Ask and I will always help you. But you see, I'm a person, I'm very independent. I work in my days hard. I had top jobs till when I had an accident in 1980 in days when my wings was clipped. I get nothing because the gentleman was drunk. The insurance, Maynard Insurance, because the man was drunk, they told me one story that thank God for my father when he was alive, I got help because I had to fly to Curacao and there I get help. But it continued because you have an accident in that time of the year and every year it keep getting worse. Till when I reach Colombia is when I get to find out the whole truth. I had a doctor here on the island when I was so sick. I went to him in Colby. The man sent me for test and then put me and tell me that I am a diabetic. I said, excuse me. I said, I work as a nurse and I know diabetic. You get a script, and if you don't tend to it properly, it will not heal. This gentleman put me on insulin and a biomedication that disturbed me, my bowel problems. I never had problems to go to the bathroom, morning and night. Never had problem. But when you hear for yourself, as in Colombia they told me, the gentleman wanted to kill you, man, because it's impossible. You're not diabetic. It's my life story that I want to share with you all today. My life story, things that I've been through, from courts to lawyer to judge to prosecutor to you name it. I've been to look seeking justice, and I couldn't get justice. Couldn't get justice. Up to today, I can't get justice. It's because they're afraid. My brother did a lot of wrong things. I will not call no name because I want to be professional. Not that I'm afraid, because I'm not afraid. I always tell you I'm not afraid of nobody. No governor, nobody. But enough is enough. I can't take it no more. And spending money that I can't even buy bread today. I have 3 days now that I ain't have bread in my home. Thank God I know how to make up a piece of Johnny cake or a dumpling, something to keep my stomach. Because the medication that I'm drinking is what I have to eat. But my story is so sad. And as I said from the beginning, if I got to continue to talk about the whole thing from the beginning till today, you all will put your hand on your head, and some might say, am I talking the truth? Well, this is the truth and nothing else but the truth. I am not afraid to go viral. I am not afraid to do this interview here, because maybe when they see me and they really hear me, I might start getting help. This is what I call action on the move. I'm taking action so that I could live at least when God ready for me. Because right about now, no help. The pension is not even enough. Then you have your children. Instead of they helping me, I got to help them. I don't mind. But I can't go no more. Because right now I am sick. They don't even know that I am sick, because I don't want to tell them, because, they're already frustrated with things that is happening in their life. But I am sick. I'm trying to doctor myself, and I say again, I thank David Brazil, who I'm going to with herbal medication. And they are expensive. Very expensive, but that's the only way I get in relief right about now, after finding out that my whole body, from the crown of my head to the to my toes, infested with inflammation. And tell you the gospel truth, my dear people, I don't know who else more going through anything. Most people don't want to go live, but I decide I am not afraid of nobody. Nobody. I don't trouble people. I always help. I give my last and stay without, because God always provides. And that's how I am living, by getting help from people who knows me. People who know that always when they could have count on me, they could have come to me. Today, they can't even help their own self. So it's like a merry-go-round something. It's sad, but I give God thanks. And I give God thanks that finally I get to meet David. For after so many years, when I see a lot of his interviews and things, but he's so busy, I could understand.
Yeah. That's why I'm making time for her, man. So definitely.
He is so
Making
busy,
time.
and thank God. Well, the church always say is on God's time. And I guess from last night when I get this bad feeling and all these kind of things, I say, well, Father God, show me a sign. Send me a Daniel that I would be able to proceed. And he did. He did. David had a program on Facebook, and that's how I contacted him. I tell him it's a matter of life, death, and life. And to be honest, from the bottom of my heart, I was so shaken when I get that call from him. And that's how he came to the home. And I show him my home and the situation with the sewage in the back of the yard. and whatever have you. But I can't take it no longer, ladies and gentlemen. I really can't take it no longer. A verdict in my hand that I could be collecting my monies then from time I went to court with my brother. Over 7 years. No lawyer, nobody helped me. With a verdict, that now even Brenda Brooks told me that this year will be, it will expire if I don't work and act on it. But who am I going to? Everybody are going to turn their back on me. Huh? Land that we have in Mount William Hill, my mother's house, destroyed since Hurricane Irma. My brother ain't doing nothing about it. Because everything what he want to put his hand on, he gonna claim. And I stand up and I told him, oh no, here the buck stop here. You ain't going with this one here. Huh? We have land in Mount William Hill, we have land in Dutch Quarter, we have land, I have houses in Curacao. Everything my brother is just collecting the monies and what he doing with it, I don't know. But he is ignoring the court verdict. And I join him. I might be quiet for a little while because I've been through too much. Everywhere I go, they got me blocked. I have cousins that is lawyer telling me, Ruby, be careful because they're going to kill you. I said, they don't have to kill me because I can't live like this. Got children, great-grandchildren, and when you need help, you know what the hurtful part, when they make body, grandparents or mother will want to give them something. Christmas time, you want to give them something, you can't because you don't have it. You don't have it. It has touched me deeply because I'm a very emotional person, you know. I love to help, and today that I need help, not that my friends can't help me, but things get so crazy in St. Martin now, everybody have the cross to carry. Everybody is willing, but they can't, and I don't blame them. You understand? But I find I am rich, and I find this is what God showed me today, that finally I got to meet David, and he did come, and I decided that I going live with this thing here. I don't want nobody to pity me, because there's nothing to be pity about. I just want the world to know that we as seniors here in St. Martin, I have quite a few of them, suffering but afraid. I say I didn't come in this world here through God, through the grace of God, for me to be afraid. As I told you from the beginning, I'm not afraid of nobody. I'm an August born, I'm a lion, and anybody know lions, what it does be. When you see they get in this and they tell you they're going to do this, is this they're going to do, and this is what I did today. And again, from the bottom of my heart, I thank David that he really come. He really come and he really decide. He was afraid to put me live. I said, no, I'm afraid of nobody. I want people to see my face, because everybody know Ruby Daniel. You know what others call me crazy? Why? Because when to come to things that is not supposed to be done in the right way, whether government or who, I give my opinion. We're living in a democratic society, and you must be able to vent yourself and give your opinion to the wrong things that is going on. Look, GB. GB gave me a bill of 2,000 gilder. I never owed GB in my life, to be complete. When they were never sending people no bills. I got a bill of 2,000 something. I went to them because I was getting electricity bill, but I wasn't getting no water bills. And when I decided, let me go continue asking. If the bills don't come out, finally the cashier going to tell me, yeah, the bill don't come out, but your water bill is very high. I said, excuse me? I said, my water bill used to be between 20 guilders to 35 guilders. No higher than that. So how my water bill then could be high? The argument break, okay, and all this kind of thing. When I show her a bill, and she tell me, well, you're going to have to go to the customer service. I had my envelope from my Island Bank. I just collected pension. Gone down there to pay bills. And I got so frustrated when the girl told me stupidness. I moved from there, leave the envelope in front of the cashier. 550 guilders and change was in the envelope. And when she tell me I have to go customer service, I sit down there by customer service. I start getting hungry. I said, oh boy, let me go see if I could get something to eat. Open my bag, no envelope. I went in front. The girl said, well, if there's anything, it is, and we have cameras. I said, well, okay, I want to see the camera. Then she called a lady who is in charge of the thing, and the chief supervisor for the security, and they told me they asked me a bundle of questions. I have a monitor thing for pressure. I always just walk with it, and I said, let me check my pressure. 400 and something for that space of time that I had a little squabble with that woman there, hungry because they didn't eat anything. And 400 and something. I said, what? I tell the
Wow.
lady, thank God I had my tablet. I said, I need water. It take them nearly 25 minutes for them to bring a cup of water for me. Anyway, long story short, my money has gone. And from today, up to today, they don't address me with nothing. I sick and tired of going by them. I have their own message thing on my WhatsApp. I talk to them every day. The last person I spoke with was a lady named Iris. Iris told me, you have proof? I said, no, if I have proof, I said, ask security Brooks, you know. They know about my problem, and nobody isn't giving me an answer up to now. But are you talking about paying bills? No, they're talking about even disconnecting, which I see that it said disconnected from me, the region. I waiting. So I went up on Facebook and I put a message for, let me say Prime Minister, I don't want to call the name, and for Stuart Johnson, you know, that this is going to stop by the hook or the crook. Are giving you 24 hours to call me and let us deal with this thing, and even GB management, because I went with Nigel, the gentleman who was always talk about GB and all these kind of things. Even with him, he know my story also. Nobody addresses me, ladies and gentlemen. Nobody addresses me. You see the frustration? You see what I want to do with people is either mental health, who ain't got no space for nobody. You understand? They want to turn you crazy, or else if you're weak, you don't got the godly spirit with you, you go and hang yourself or drown yourself. And I ain't reached to that. God ain't put me in this world here to think, to do none of that. I goes on my knees every day and I pray for the whole world. Because all over the world, people is going through things, and people is afraid to talk, but Ruby Daniel is not afraid to talk. Ruby Daniel is not afraid to come for people to see me.
People, share the live. Share the live. Do that for Ghetto-News, because Ruby Daniel is here with her story, and it have to go viral today. Please just do that for me. Just share it as much as you could. Tell a friend, because today we have
And
some
I
serious...
appreciate it, David.
So Ruby Daniel, let me ask you something.
Yes.
What's the relationship you have with the Prime Minister? Because, you know, we always look for the highest people to get help from, you know? Make you hook you up, make sure you're on good. Okay, good. What's the relationship you have with the Prime Minister? Because he's the most powerful man right now on the other side.
He more powerful than God.
I mean, okay, exactly.
Okay?
After God.
His power don't do me nothing.
No, I mean as in
I never
health-wise.
do,
I mean,
yeah.
as in you talk about, you know, you have properties and stuff like that.
Yes. He bought a house up on Graham Hill, which my brother also sold illegally. But my father built 5 houses, and he owned one. And then below his house, he bought a piece of land from my brother, which he is hiding that it isn't from my brother. He says from Flon. Which one, I don't know. And I did my own investigation. I even went to the cadastre. That piece of land belongs to my great-great-grandfather, Thomas Daniel. Okay? But his documents, then what they present me with when they took me to court in June last year, I didn't know. He, his wife, and my brother. And then the judge say, well, if the other inheritance them is alive, why I am not there? Because what happened is the piece of land where he buy, he want to cut a road. You understand? But then the road now will have to pass through the same rest of the land. And my daughter who living up there tell them, no, that don't work. That don't work. So they took me to court without I know. And then it had to continue in August, because the judge said, my brother said he is representing the family members them, which is a lie, because that is what he does. And then Brenda Brooks is representing Marcelina, and the judge said, well, then the brother had to present the letter, because a letter from the family members, since he said he represented the family members, the heirs them, and he have to bring it. He couldn't, because I didn't know nothing about the courts. And then Marcelina took upon himself, they went with some notary, a new notary, and they put my deceased brother, two brother that died, and my sister's name in the newspaper. In the newspaper, and that's how I wasn't in the home here. I was up Mount William Hill by my daughter's house because they was fixing my home. We're here for yourself. I saw that and I tell my daughter, hey, call Marcelina, let us talk this thing because I don't understand what's going on here. Marcelina come with one big story and all this kind of thing telling me, yeah, he buy the land from Flan. I say, which Flan you talking about? So when I present my document that this thing here what I got and what he got, I don't know how he get it one. That my own is stated Thomas Daniel, which is my great-grandfather. That is still in his name. Okay? Brenda, who represented Marcelina, telling the judge she don't think she coming back to court, and because the judge asked for the stamp bone why it's called a family tree, and I had everything. I just walked with those important things, and I waited when the courts went, and then Brenda came and take the copy of the family tree, and then she make an appointment for us to sit down with him in her office. That is what she told the judge. Gone to the meeting, that nearly break a kind of fight because Marcelina telling some kind of lies and my daughter went with me, and I don't know the story between the two of them, but it nearly escalated. I had to cool down my daughter. And anyway, the long story short is that this is my story with Marcelina. That till today, no, because Brenda said that she's not going back to courts. She going to talk with the family members them and see if we could sort it out. But then she too tell a lie because she said, yes, it is in the cadastre, and look at it. I said, but how I have this one here and he have this one here, the same C460, the land, and it is in my great-grandfather's name. So it stayed there. When I went to the cadastre, a good gentleman, because I have a lot of crooks in the cadastre also, that always give me wrong information, but this good gentleman, I wouldn't call no name, but he come up finally, because they were know the whole story, and he come up with the real thing of my great-grandfather name. So it is still in my great-grandfather name. Now I have to go to courts. So you see, everything is going to court, but where is the ledger? Where is the ledger? You know what I mean? And I've been 6 to 7 years up and down the stairs with court cases with my brother. Then Marcelina then with the craziness. And then they want to back out and all this kind of thing. But I said, I don't have nothing against the good gentleman, you know. You know what I mean to say? But he knows my story. And he could end it if he so wished to. But neither he, neither Brenda, neither nobody, because after the thing escalated in Brenda's office and I find out the truth, none of them don't even address me no more. So I have to get money now to go start a court case with the letter from cadastre that the land is in my great-grandfather's name. And that's my story with Marcelina. Therefore than that, I don't have nothing against the gentleman, but he knows the story and now that he is prime minister, which I sent a clear message to him. You are the prime minister. If you make one mistake, I say I will bring in Holland. Because I have a cousin in Holland that is a lawyer working in the King cabinet. You understand? I'm not a simple fiddy lady, you know. I have my family members, all of them is law enforcement and all kind of thing. And that is my story with Marcelina. So I beg him hardly, do the kind thing because this will go viral and others will go viral also. If he doesn't come down to my level and decide to straighten out this thing here. Because thing are no land cut in here. No land cut in here. And you see, it's a one thing to the next, one thing to the next. They know I'm not afraid of them, but they're trying all kind of things maybe to turn me crazy. But I don't tell them already. When I born, the first thing my grandfather tell my mother, there's going to be a crazy child. I don't know what he see, but I don't take from people. I don't like injustice. Too much injustice happening here in this little St. Martin here. Ladies and gentlemen and all around the world. Too much injustice is happening to we the locals. And we don't have no help. But I have my help is from God. Because I know how to pray. And every time I pray, just like how I end up with David today, just so my kingdom just come true. He said, be still and know that he is God. And that's how I am living. As I might have gone crazy a long time, but besides that, I might have killed somebody. I'm ashamed to say it, because these things is wrong to these kind of things. Because when I say I come in for you, I come in for you. So the better man speak. But I ain't going there. I'm not that type of person. I looking for solution, and I looking to have a peace in my life. But I'm not going to live hand to mouth no more as from today. I'm not sorry, I'm not going to live hand to mouth no more. Enough is enough. Action coming after. And it start with Ghetto-News, and they're going to go viral, and now I'm going to await each body. Just like I'm not afraid, I don't be afraid to address the situation also. I don't want no sympathy, because I never was a child for nobody to feel sympathy for me. I'm a fighter, okay? And I will fight you to the last till when God take my breath out of me. But I'm not. I'm warning all of them that know they are involved and try to keep me down and treat me the way how they're treating me. I'm not taking it no more. I am not taking it no more. Definitely not. So again, I'm saying, I, Ruby Daniel, born 12th of August, 1952, going to make 73 years of age in August. God spare my life. My back is broad, and I could take on more. I could take on more. I just ain't going into details of all what I went through, you understand? But I'm giving you the basic. And the basic is what's happening now. The home that I'm living in, I can't even claim it, because what? I don't have the money. The prices what cadastre is charging you, I don't have the money. Go back to courts to get finalized with my great-grandfather property up there. I don't have the money. You know what I mean to say? So, my pension, I can't touch it, because when it come in my hand, this way it come, before it come, I just budget. I write on my thing what I got to pay, and that's it. That's it. Can't take it no more. Honestly, I can't take it no more. But being sick from something that I did not cause is not nice. I don't wish it on a dog that is on the street. You know what I mean to say? But you're not getting any help. You go roamy, you go here, that's how they got you. I went to Ombudsman, which I have a report. I have a report here from Ombudsman with the same thing. Huh?
So Ruby, you know me, I all for the solutions. What would you like to see happening for you out of all of this situation, I know you show me the septic running from the neighbors, and I see what it do to you, the mosquitoes and everything. But besides that, all what you talk about, and where who would you like to see help you with the funds, at least?
Well, I really don't know where to go, because I touched several banks already that knows me good. Even where Island Bank, where my account is, be there collecting my pension. And as a senior, you can't get no loan. So I am stuck, and I will want to know who knows best that can tell me where to go, because by now here in St. Martin, Ruby Daniel's name is blocked. Don't get no help. So I really don't know. And if anybody out there, any good citizen, or anybody in government, anybody that is in the foundation and Lions and you name them, that knows how to help me. I'm trying to get Mr. Wally Hamilton also, that was the acting judge. But I can't get him. I can't get him. I don't know who to go. Really, I don't know who to go. I'm just seeking help. I can't get no loan from no bank, because I touched base with all of them already, and because of being a senior and only getting pension, I can't get no help. So I don't know, really, I don't know what to do.
Okay. Well, that was a question I wanted to know. So there you have it, people. Please share this. If you don't know, somebody else might know. So that's the way how we're going to get help for each other. Right now, today, Ghetto-News is here with a senior citizen. And I can tell you, man, this situation is bigger than what I thought it would have been, you know. These are some serious situations, you know. And the land issues, I mean, I think I'm gonna become a real estate agent, you know, because yeah, we have a lot of land issues. We got a lot of land here. What could be regulated, what could be sold, what could be, you know what I mean? And maybe that money could help you do what you have to do.
Exactly.
So,
but as I said, all what I have, I can't claim them because nothing isn't in my name. And to claim, the cadastre showed me the prices. I said, so it's like I either got to dead and leave everything behind because I don't have it. I don't have it.
okay, since you're saying to you that your last option in case you don't get through with anybody out there watching us today and Ghetto-News, you say, well, you will die and leave everything, but you have children. So you have to set up some kind of will and who it will fall for and stuff like that, right?
Well, my children is doing the best also, but again, it will fall, David, that's, you know, go to the bank for them to be able to get a loan. They got to present these documents like how I explained you in the beginning. And you will wonder if you're in courts. Because by the time you got to look for all of these documents, and these documents, them is not cheap. They are not cheap. And if you don't have it, where we go? So we are stuck all over. They're willing to help, but when they go to the bank, they're not getting no help because they got to present these documents. Then before they're asking you if the land is your own, if the house is your own, and all these kind of things, and you have to come with documents to show them, as you cannot get a loan. So, shall I accept this, ladies and gentlemen? Should I accept this? Huh? I told David a while ago there, I sometimes I feel like I dying because, you know, for a person that go all over and people who know me, nobody helping. Am I how do they say? Old people they say a black sheep. Am I, you know, am I listed as somebody that is dangerous to the population out there? That my name is out there, don't do this, don't worry with she crazy, and whatever have you. That's all you're hearing. That's all you're hearing. You know? I'm a loving person. I love people. I even love my enemies who I don't know who the hell they be. People jealous of me for what? Because they see me living in a 3-bedroom house, but they don't know. The house full of problem. It causes me money. But I can't get help because I don't have the documents. I can't claim nothing because I don't have nothing in my name. So you're giving me an apple and then you still give me a rotten apple to eat and then maybe either poison me or whatever. That's my situation here. Okay? And I wish to God that this new government that is sitting there now, that they could start looking into this kind of thing with these banks them here. Because they're quicker to give you a loan for a car. You could live in your car. You can't live in your car. You need a piece of land, you can't get it because the monka things that they're telling you, you got to bring it and all this kind of thing. But yet you got foreigners or strangers come in here, vroom vroom, big time house, big time land, they could buy this and buy that, and we who locals can't even get not even a loan to help ourselves. That's not fair. It's totally not fair. My daughter been trying it, sometimes she just cry and I tell her take it easy. Let's pray. Let's continue to pray because only God could open way for us. But everywhere we go, it's the same documents they got to present. And I just thank them and keep going about my business, you know. And that's why last night I couldn't sleep because of the stinking scent killing me in my bedroom. I had to come sleep. I take my living room now and make my bedroom because I can't take the scent because I know I am sick. I got sick through that, you know. But with this here, I got no problem and all because I just try not to leave it bother me, but I'm human, you know. I'm human. And if only for you to see how I am living, if you don't see, you will not believe.
Well, yeah, you know, I tape a few things earlier, but I was trying to hide your face until today you say, no, you want to go live. So.
Yeah, I want to go live because like that, a lot of people, a lot of my friends who afraid, they want to talk, but they're afraid. Sometimes when they got call in program, Ruby calling, I said, no. I ain't calling to help no. I got the phone number, call and express yourself. What is there to be afraid of? It's better for them to know that are you suffering. Because how it is during election time, they know to come knock on your door. How is that? You know? And after that, they don't know you. They don't know you. And you could call from now till the kingdom come. Who ain't changed phone number? Who leave it or they leave it ring or whatever? You meet them in town, they pass. The first thing they do, they put the phone on the air. So they're talking to somebody. This time they ain't talking to nobody. I ain't calling no name because I want to be no blame. Not that I'm afraid of them. Because all of them know me. All of them know me. You tell anybody go to these government people or any law enforcement, from lawyers, from whatever, first thing they just tell, oh, that crazy woman, don't worry with her. They know why they're calling me crazy because I ain't afraid to put my hand in nobody's throat, you know. You deal with me as is, as law permits, not take advantage of people. I've been taking advantage of people from 1973. I put my foot here in St. Martin to today.
That would be for a man.
Exactly. I work decent jobs, David. I work on the airport doing announcing, 6 different languages. Okay? But every minute company, you know, thinging, calling for, they ain't got enough money to pay people where I have you. 6 different languages. French, what I learned in Curacao, when I come up here, I don't know what to talk French with. But Ari from Eastern Airlines, huh? Give me a thing, read it, boom, bam, bam. When people hear my voice, they'll say, what? Where you learn that from? It's because I am a dummy. I went to Manda school. My mother gave us education and have common sense with it. Because you can have all the education in the world and you don't got common sense, you're null, common null.
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
Okay. Well, Ruby, you know, I the type of person is the vibration and, you know, the spiritual feeling when you go around a certain person. And what I feel here is like, what would be nice for you is if like, of course, I know St. Martin have money in it, whether it is from the airline, you know, the Juliana Airport, like you say, or the harbor, or wherever, yeah. Somebody calling me there. I don't know how it is gospel. Guy calling me. I got deal with him after. Deal with him after. So I was saying, you know what would be real nice if even you could have get that help from either the airline or the harbor, one of these places. And how would you feel about that? For instance, like you were saying, your daughter want to build on the upstairs. So imagine you get a funds from any one of these big companies on the island, or maybe a big investor, whoever have the money, because it's for a good cause, as we can see. And they know they get a septic problem fixed. They knock off this roof and put on a concrete roof for you. That will help you?
That will ease my burden.
And put a little more money in your account, make you feel, you know?
That will be my burden. Well, I really talking about David, my health first.
Yes, in a good, yeah.
Okay, my health first. Fix my teeth every year. I promise you that I'm going to start going dentist to fix my teeth because they tell me, Ruby, the longer you stay, that saliva go on your stomach and give you cancer.
Wow.
I'm suffering even with thyroid. If you put your hand on my neck here now, you can feel how it starts to swell again.
Wow.
And that is from not eating proper, stress, worrying, thinking what I'm not supposed to be doing, but hey, I'm human, eh?
Oh, so that what got it swelling like that's something like what happened to Vibes Cartel, because you know his face swell too, so that's almost the same thing.
Yeah, because thyroid don't make joke with you, eh?
Okay.
Thyroid could kill you instantly without you even know.
Wow.
You understand?
So this would be my wish for you. So I would really love to see some great Samaritan, you know, at least thrown in, could do something like that for the seniors, you know, maybe even if they can't do everything what I just said. But I saw a few things you showed me and it's terrible, you know. You told me your house never leak, and now since they've put on this roof, it is leaking and the scent is terrible, and you know, at least those main things. And I see you like planting, so if you gotta get some stuff in your garden.
My garden was so pretty. Now I ain't got no plant. Roses, the same what I love. Fruit trees, all of them that was in the back, all gone, David.
The septic kill it.
Yeah, all gone. Tomato, everything that I was planting to help up myself, because this time when you buy them in the supermarket, they're not good, you know. But everything die out. You know what I mean to say? So it's on the buying side again. But as I said, I just asking God every day, send me a Daniel, because I don't really truthful. I don't know who else more to go and ask. I used to contact a gentleman that was in Lions, but he died. He showed me how to write letters in case I need help and all this kind of thing. As I said, Toncha is a good friend of mine. The most he does do is Christmas time come bring a Christmas basket with some from food stuff. Most of the things that I can't use them, so I distribute them to my daughter that have children. And besides that, I don't know where to go, David. From the bottom of my heart, I don't know where to go. I can't give up because I'm not a person to give up. I'm a fighter, you know. But when you have people fighting you down, that they don't want to see you stand up on your foot for not harming them, for me to be able to live comfortable, just like anybody else, But when you can't free $1 to buy bread, when you can't even have flour to make Johnny cake, or make flour pop or whatever have you to survive, it's very, very painful. It's very, very painful. Sometimes for a day I just drink pure water, hot tea, bush tea, all those kind of things to keep my stomach, because begging is not my style. I will beg for you, David, but when they come to me, it's something, you can't get me to beg so easy. And my mother always say that you will die, be afraid to ask for help. It isn't that. I've been through it, David. I've been through it, ladies and gentlemen. People that I help, because only got to ask me something, and once I got it, I give it. And if I can't give it to you, I always have certain contacts, David, that I will call and say, hey, such and such a people need, if I could send them to you, because you can't just jump and say, go, David. You know what I mean? Say, I could contact you first, and then always helping. And today, I need the help. The basic help that I need is for my health. Once my health is up to par, because right now sometimes when I get up, David, and I walk in, I feel like I fall in. And all of that's from the thyroid. You understand? Because it shuts down certain part of your immune system. And that's why I use the medicine then from David to keep my immune system up to par, Don't eat sugar because it feeds on sugar. But I'm asking for my health. I'm afraid a doctor, I'm ashamed to tell you, okay, I've been through them and they think that what they do me. Oh, way. No way. Let me spend my $45 and $65 and all kind of dollars for this and herbal thing them that at least I'm feeling a little bit much better. But I'm still, if I walk from here to there, I feel like I'm falling. Weak. Weak. And what the doctor told me from the front side is nerves. Your nerves, the thyroid with your nerves, and not eating proper because you don't have it. You don't have it. Bread infection is what I get at the time, because I rather take $1, go buy 2 bread every day till I get yeast infection. But what to do? You got to live. But yeah, this is my life, ladies and gentlemen, and I don't wish it on the worst dog on the road, because I never told nobody nothing. And for a person that always helps, those who know me could always tell you, Ruby, you could get anything from her, but you see her there? She got a tongue. You mess with her after you know she warned you, do not cross her bridge. Not if you know you're crossing it with God's will. But I never do nobody nothing, David, and that is the hurtful part.
Okay. Okay, well, like I tell you, this is my my first stop by my first senior. What will be nice too, if probably to got other seniors too, who probably are a little better off too, and all I could get together now and then, and help out one another. Because that too, when you have like a company and you're going out, that does help you with the stress, because you talk about the stress, and the stress is not a good thing as well. And also, maybe, you know, the eating system, remember? Fruits and the ground food is still the best food, you know?
Yeah, but when GB mess up my fridge, the upstairs calling, but downstairs is not calling. So all my vegetables and my things that I need to eat, I buy them. Within a day or two, they're spoiling because the fridge is not as only last week I got a gentleman finally charged me $75, and that was my last 75 guilders that I had, not even dollars. I said, sir, I don't have the dollars. And he said, okay, he gonna take the 75 guilders. I showed him my pocketbook, and this is all I have. But the man labor, you know, you got to pay something. And finally, I get the fridge fixed. So now month end now, I could try to see if I could get all the things and what I got to eat, you know, and the fridge is there, you know. But for the rest, yeah, I don't know. I really don't know. I don't wish this on nobody because I don't wish bad for people, not even my brother. Every day I pray, I ask God to soften his heart, leave him come to me and let us just, you know, I don't hold no grudges against him. Honestly, people, I don't hold no grudges against my brother. All I want him to do is respect the verdict. What he have to give me, give me. Okay? And for the rest, if he don't want to continue talking to me, that is his business. He got God to deal with. Give me what is mine that I could live just like he and anybody else. You know what's hurtful, David, when people meet in, you cheering them and tell them, oh, he's millionaire without the money. You know? Now, cheering them is not like me, you know. They don't take. You know what I mean? And I just tell them, just rebuke it. Just rebuke it.
Yeah, no matter what you do, yeah, people will talk. You do good, they talk. You do bad, they talk.
Exactly.
But we have to stay good.
But it is painful.
And today, I must say, you're very courageous, you know, to come out with your situation. And
I can't take it no more.
I really hope that somebody here in St. Martin could assist you and make life better for you, because it's terrible to see how the locals is living in St. Martin, and to know that you all did some hard work, you know, and serve your country and live good, and now today all you want to do is have a good liberty. So that is very important. I mean, you know, humanity is something that I think they should really have a certain respect with, you know, that you can't have certain people live in certain way. You know? That's why I think I could be
No, you're right.
around.
You are very right.
So I'm hoping right now in St. Martin, because right now we're on the Dutch side. We have friend side too, you know. Right now we're here on the Dutch side. We're up in the Middle Region area to be exact, you know. And we're here with Ruby. Ruby Daniel. Ruby Daniel.
One and only.
The one and only. And there you have it, people, where she come up with her story. And I know they have a lot more people like this. And I'm praying and I'm hoping, dear Father, dear Lord, that we can get help for Ruby Daniel and for the other seniors, citizen that is willing to contact me and make me come and share their story. You understand? So please, people of St. Martin, take this initiative very serious. You know? Pass it on to who you know can really make a difference. Because she can't take it no more, and me, myself, I can't take it no more, to know that how the locals are living in St. Martin, how they are suffering. And we are seeing this island blooming, you know. But the thing is, the truth have to come out. It's been holding in too long. And I'm here today.
Thank you very much, David. Thank you. I start feeling a little better because I had to get it off of my chest.
Yes,
you know?
I'm here today to make sure you get it off your chest so they can't say they didn't know about Ruby Daniel. 2025 is a time to make a lot of things right and make a lot of people live better in harmony, because I sure bet if Ruby was living better, she wouldn't, you know.
I love to help because I always tell them, Once I get through with my inheritance, I wanted to build how you call it, basketball court. They got one there by the school. But this piece of open land what I show you there, put something for the children to tackle,
You see
because
what I
it's a
mean?
shame to see children, just running up and down,
This is what
going
I'm
in
talking
people's
about.
yard and thieving and all this kind of thing. I
We
was
have-
willing to even give back to the community, because that is me. All my life I've been giving back to community. Basically, as a community, I help people in the community. But now I can't even help myself because I don't have it. 954 guilders for pension is no money. GB alone killing you. Then you got internet. I never believe in internet and all this kind of thing. But nothing don't go without internet now, as far as I see. There's
Well-
modern thing than what I got to know. Which my phone, my data battery for me, I up to now I don't know what to go, what app to look for, and I know about calling David and receiving call. And not alone to check Facebook because then you see certain things.
Well,
TikTok,
you're gonna see
I
yourself
get
on
a lot
Facebook
of
for
things
sure.
of health. I like TikTok for the health tips and all this kind of thing. But gossip, I don't deal with gossip. But
We
for the
need no
rest,
gossip. So, Ruby, you just give me another idea again. So, if you know to got an investor out there looking in and want to help out our local senior citizen in St. Martin, she have a piece of land and she even willing to turn that to a basketball court, a game room. So imagine she turned that to a park and then you could just pay $1 to come in. That could contribute to her and help her. So you see, if we come and we take this time like what I'm taking today with our senior citizen, they, as senior citizen, can get help and they also can help the young children
Yeah.
who ain't got nothing to
Because
do
my
on the
motto was
street and on the
always
road.
to
Because
help.
remember, we're trying to get them off the road
yeah,
and trying to get them out of in problems, you understand? But if we network in between each other, the locals especially, between the senior citizen, the young, the middle class, we can make a lot of things happen, you know? So I hope this interview today, because when I saw your message, I was in French Quarter, I think, you know, with a youngster
Yeah, I
too,
saw it.
who wants to have his business, you know, you have people really wants to make a difference, who want to better themselves. And while I was there, I went and I look at my phone and I see this message saying, "Listen, David, I need to see you Ghetto-News. This is between life and death." I was, oh my God, I had to call, and when I called, this is where I end up here today. This is my first senior citizen I am interviewing on the Dutch side of St. Martin. And this is a movement I hope can really make a change. Because if I come in here to do anything in the land that I was born in, is to make a change to help and
that's what
better
I
the
want to
people
do too.
of St. Martin. I am with the government, French side and Dutch side, so if that can be any help, please don't waste no time. Don't wait too late to make something great. All right?
Amen on that one there.
All right, Miss Ruby Daniel, it was a pleasure meeting you.
Well, I got to give God thanks for you today, because I never get a help like how I get today. Honestly, from the bottom of my heart. I never had expected that you even call. So when I get a call, something leave from the back of my neck straight down to my toes.
Oh my God.
And that was the Spirit of God. The Holy Spirit is what touched me,
Yeah,
David.
yeah,
It touched me, it touched me. And I lift up my hand and I say, Father Jesus, this is the answer of my prayer for this morning. Different than that?
Yes, yes. And I'm planning to work with the spirit too, because we like to deal with the flesh. We like to
Yes.
feed the flesh,
Yes.
but we don't feed the spirit, and the spirit is what's going to last. The flesh will die and go back to the flesh.
Yeah.
Right now, we see they burning us. They say they got no space in the background, so they burning the flesh. But the spirit, they can never kill the spirit. So
Nope.
we got to practice our spirit too and make our
Yeah.
spirit strong.
Strong. Pray.
So I'm happy that my spirit get to touch your spirit. And today now we want to make the energy go straight up to 100, that we all could
Oh yeah,
help.
feel much, much better, because I learned when you keep things inside, that help you, that help make you sick,
Yeah.
you know. Because even that, to the public out there, they don't know, you know. When you're an emotional person and you don't have nobody to talk to, and you've been through what I've been through, and as I said, thank God it have a God who don't believe in him, very sorry, but I believe in God, and it's God got me here today talking to you, David, and reach out to you by just seeing you on Facebook. By just seeing you on Facebook and something tell me, send a message, and I send it.
Yes, yes, of
And
course.
God sent the Holy Spirit with you to come and deal with me today. And I thank you very much, because when you tell me that you was afraid for me to show my face, I said, hell no. Everybody out there know Ruby Daniel. Everybody. Some want to help, but they're afraid.
We
You know?
can't be afraid no more in these
I'm telling you the
people.
gospel
Get
truth,
the
David.
courage,
I'm
be
telling you the
brave,
gospel truth.
come out and do
A
something
lot of
great,
them, there's my
good
good
cause.
friends, but they're afraid to talk.
We cannot be afraid
You
no more.
understand? And I tell you, well, I'm going to talk for all you. Today, Ruby Daniel is going to talk for all of you, all the seniors, even the youths that is close to my heart. 'Cause I have a twin grandson born the same day of my 12th of August. And they're going to Peter's College, and I just beg them hard because they just tell me, oh man, the children is very order. I said, all Oma want you to do is focus, do your homework, sit with a book or sit with a Bible, something, and don't study them. Whatever they want to say, leave them say. Ignore, rebuke. One of them just listen, but the other one is just as aggressive as me. He don't take, you know, but then I praying hard. I praying for all the children. You know what has hurt me, David, when I see these children fighting? Huh? Fighting.
Yeah, we don't need that. So you
For
see,
what reason?
if we, like I say, if we networking between each other,
Yes.
all of that could be avoided.
Yes.
Once you have the youngsters with the grandparents with the youngsters, teaching them, it's good even for the health. Keep the health going, keep them busy, you know what I'm saying? So people, 2025, we have our job to do as the population.
Help the youths. I want
And
the
we
government
also-
to clamp down and help the youths. The youths them need help. Social worker them giving up because the children, they're talking to them and the children ain't listening. So they have to have a project that they could put together.
Listen, people, Ruby Daniel, if St. Martin really want to see us going better, we have to start with you.
Exactly.
We all have to come together and we start by Ruby Butte. If you see her situation, it's terrible for a 73-year-old lady to be living in. It's terrible. The roof's leaking, the walls dirty, the septic in the back. I can imagine the mosquitoes, even frogs. You know, come on. I know you have a heart, and I know you have to go sleep at night. So if you out there have the position to help in this situation, and not, how could you sleep at night? You know what I mean? So Ruby Daniel, like I say, I hope that this call that you make for Ghetto-News make a difference in your life.
Not in my life alone, David, to help seniors.
Yes,
A lot of seniors
and
that is my
everybody else
friend need help.
makes a man a better place too. You
You
don't
know?
know. Okay, good.
I'm willing to help. Thank you very much, David. I hope it went okay because I feel a little more better.
All right, man. Thank God. You don't know. We out.